Welcome to my media investigation presentation. I'm going to be looking at the music industry, and the main question I'm going to be looking at is how piracy is impacting said industry. Is it destroying it, or is there a bit too much hype going on at the moment? But you're probably wondering why I chose to look at piracy and not look at genre-specific questions such as death metal, or looking at how the pop industry is going on at the moment. Well, to put it broadly, it interests me. Firstly, it's the fact that it will be my generation which will be most affected by the new legislations coming in from the government, artists stepping up and saying, no, I will no longer record music because piracy is too much and it's destroying the industry, such as Lily Allen, which will be later explained in my research. But it's also the fact that technology itself interests me. Within 2 years, internet speeds and internet service providers have changed so much. Your connection is now 4 times as much as it was 3 years ago. You can now download a music track in 5 minutes, where a couple of years ago it would have taken you half an hour. And it's getting quicker and quicker. And because of that, I'm just wondering how the government will deal with the problem, or if piracy can actually be stopped, and what people really think about it. It also relates to my course, because I'll be able to see how real people consume their music, whether legally or not. Plus, I'm quite interested to see if the media industry is split on the subject. Do the artists actually say, no, stop piracy now, or are they more, well, it's going to happen, we need to get them to come round with better quality music? But of course, before we go any further, we need to know what piracy actually is. It's quite a simple concept. You've got the Wikipedia definition on the screen now, but to put it simply, it's stealing. It's when someone downloads a piece of music from the internet without paying for it, listens to it, maybe gives it to a couple of friends, and the label, artist, etc. don't get any credit or money for it. And obviously there's a rock-on effect because of that, but that'll be later explained in my research. I will give you a brief outline about the ways to download music illegally. I will show you what the artists are saying at the moment, what my research has shown me via my questionnaire and just general questioning, and we'll see, really, and answer the main question: what is the actual extent of impact, in my opinion? So firstly, how do you go about becoming a pirate? So we know what piracy is now, we know it's stealing of a song, but how easy is it? How quickly can you do it? So to go about becoming a pirate is very actually simple. Even the most useless computer user that I know, my mum, can spend as little as 5 minutes and find a music track and download it if she wished to. And that's because of the programs and applications on the right, and which are RapidShare, or Mega Upload, for instance, is an alternative, YouTube, LimeWire, the Pirate Bay, BitTorrent, FrostWire, and there's plenty of other alternatives to these 6 sites mentioned. However, all 6 make downloading music quick and painless. RapidShare is a file hosting site. You can upload files, hundreds of files of gigabytes. Every single album you can imagine will be on there because someone will have uploaded it. And because there's communities set up to use RapidShare, people share this information, and you can spend as little as 5-10 minutes searching a said forum and find a track you want. YouTube, on the other hand, you record the music off the website, which of course, because YouTube's so big and it is the main broadcaster on the internet, which I know of personally, it's no wonder people use that, because it's just every single music you can imagine is on there. Every single music video, track, whatever you want will be on there, and it's easy to get with certain programs in the internet browser. LimeWire, FrostWire, obviously applications. You just basically like using word search. Type in the album you want, boom, boom, boom. Images come up, song lists come up. 5 minutes, you download it, you've got it. BitTorrent and the Pirate Bay are torrent sites, which is peer-to-peer sharing. These are slightly more complicated to use, and you need to know what you're looking for, because you can generally download a completely wrong file, which has been mislabeled. And it's quite easy to do once you understand how to use it. It is currently the biggest growing and piracy problem we know. The Pirate Bay actually has been in the news recently with the court cases, which has been going on since 2003, with the Swedish government trying to shut it down. Recently, though, within 2009, they did successfully tell the Pirate Bay's main host to shut down, otherwise they will destroy the company which was hosting them. So they had to. But within 3 hours, the Pirate Bay was back up, running smoothly, the site was up, people were downloading again. Because there's laws out there, copyright isn't universal. When one country such as Britain and the USA, if you break copyright illegally at that scale, you could be completely crushed. But because they're in Sweden and they're hosting the servers in Russia, it doesn't matter because their copyright laws are far less serious than ours. But another alternative to the programs mentioned and piracy itself is Spotify and We7.com. I found these programs quite interesting to research into because I myself buy music off the high street so often or download it via iTunes, and these are quite solid alternatives, and I think a lot of people who are currently pirating because they don't want to spend money will find these very good concepts. Spotify itself is an application which you can install on your PC, laptop and your iPod if you're a premium member, and listen to any music you want, stream straight to your PC, click of a finger, you've got the track you want, and there's very few minimal adverts which will disturb you. We7.com on the other hand is exactly the same, but it's internet browser based. You just listen to a music track you want, you have a few couple of second adverts every so often, away you go. However, both programs require a PC unless you're paying for them. Well, for Spotify, We7.com, as far as I understand, is just on the internet browser, like a internet radio station. But both projects, while being a great step in a better direction from buying a CD or downloading across the internet, suffer from piracy in the sense that there's no way to stop people recording their audio. I can spend 5 minutes listening to a song, have recorded it onto my PC, burnt it and uploaded it to RapidShare, and people have been downloading it illegally, while I've been using a free site with minimal advertising on, and the artist label probably only got about, I don't know, 0.0001 penny from me listening to it, and I've now spread it to about 12 people already within 10 minutes. But that's the problem. But unless we push forward and actually look at alternatives, these sort of things won't happen. But obviously, a lot of people don't know how to download illegally anyway, so is the problem that major? And that's the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it.